Ladies. Is it okay if your man has a female best friend? Let's talk about it. What y'all think?
Bro, that's a juicy topic. That's honestly a very juicy topic. But yeah, let's run it though. Gold medal.
It's your boy T-Fair.
And the one and only Wale.
So let's discuss this, right? Let's talk about it. Is it okay if your guy has a female best friend? And for guys, is it okay if your girl has a male best friend? So the inverse of the question. Is it okay? Let's talk about it.
So it's okay it's okay for me to have a female best friend, but it's not okay for my girl to have a male best friend.
Wait, what? What? Why?
Yes, now because,
Why?
Because yes, that's how it's supposed to be. Like why does she need to have a male best friend?
Why does she have to?
Why does she need to have a male best friend?
No, but you know we're in the age of inequality and all this stuff, right? Whatever you're doing, she must be doing. It's like this show. I forgot what the name of the show is. So in that show, right, one guy from Jordan, the guy said his wife cannot touch guys. Like when they say hi and stuff, he can't touch. She can't touch them. But him is over here hugging girls and all this stuff. And she was like, "How come you get to hug all the ladies and stuff, but me?" So you're pretty much saying the same thing.
Yeah, I'm saying the same thing. Yeah, she's not allowed to have a male best friend, but I can have a female best friend. That's how it's supposed to be. Like,
Man, all right. So, what do I think about this question, right? I think when it comes to friends, I don't really do the best friend thing. So it just depends on the relationship. And there's certain things, what is it, platonic or whatever the term is, whatever it is, right? Do you think the attention you give that person, right? Are you giving them more attention than your spouse? It's just like the pastor and husbands. You notice some of these African women now, they worship the pastor more than they worship their husbands. So I think it goes in line with that, right? It's just, I believe the relationship and the respect that you have for your man, your relationship, and where you're going. You could be dating somebody that you don't love, and you love your best friend more, and like it's just you just want to date them. So I just think it's confusing, but the man it's an intimidating thing for somebody to have that much access to your woman, and yeah. So I just think it's a respect thing. Is it okay for me? I can have a female best friend. She cannot. There's no way. Men want something. Last.
So his women don't want something. Let me tell you something. F to the F square, no. He said no, because no.
Male and female?
No. It's either 0 or 1. That's where I see life and relationship. It's either there's something going on or there's nothing going on. Yeah, it's binary. No, for real. Listen, life is 0 or 1. Are you guys together? Do you guys see something? Do you guys want to do something with each other? Or there's nothing in between. You cannot live your life confusing yourself. All this best friend stuff, right? It's cool when you're like in middle school, high school. The moment you're into college, you have to have clarity, know what you want. Any girl you're talking to every day, it's either there's something going on with you guys or don't waste each other's time. That's just it, right? No need to confusing things or anything like that. How will you feel if you go to work, you come back home from work, but your wife, she's over on FaceTime with a guy, and you're entering the house? What's going to be going through your mind? Or you go to the bathroom, you are brushing, she's on FaceTime with another guy. What's going to happen? Man. The day you guys fight, she will not go to him and be discussing. Yeah. Oh, he did this, he did that. Before you know it, you start rubbing her chest, you start sucking breast. Before you know it, Baba is knocking off. What kind of useless best friend is that? I'm telling you, a guy will wait 20 years to the day he knock. He will wait, he'll be doing fake best friend shit. Yeah. That thing is nonsense.
I ain't gonna lie,
it's nonsense. Wait. So you used to be a bestie?
Yes, now I'll be a bestie until it's time for me to knock now. Yeah.
So in other words, you are saying, I.
These those pretenders.
I cannot, bro.
You would think they're actually your friend.
Right.
They are plotting the day they will knock you.
Oh Lord. The same. Okay. I think this goes in line with. Would you be okay if your girl is still friends with her ex?
F to the F to the F to the F square to the square thousands. No.
No, because females are like, oh, if you're not matured enough, you won't be worried. We're not enemies and all that BS. Like, why would you be friends with you? What are you talking about? Like, what?
And even on that, right?
Yeah.
The crazy thing that a lot of women do is they will keep gifts from their ex. Or even if they're in a relationship now, their ex now gives them a gift. Why are you accepting the gift?
Wait, so you would not keep a gift from your ex?
No.
What if it's something nice, like a nice chain, nice watch, like something like?
Bro, if I'm in a serious relationship now, I have to have clarity. I gotta clear out everything that reminds me of that person, everything from the past. Imagine, imagine you go out with your new girlfriend, right? You guys are going out, dating and stuff. The bag she's wearing is from her ex.
No problem now.
What do you mean no problem? No, there's a problem with that.
If the ex bought her a Benz, no, Suzuki will turn the car. No problem.
When you guys get serious.
What
moment
happened?
Things are serious.
Uh-huh.
I want you to clear everything from your.
Calm down, bro. If they not give her 2 million, she should return the money.
Hey,
We will chop the money. I will join her.
The money part.
I will join her and chop the money.
No, the money is different.
Bolu.
The money part is different.
I will join her and chop the money now. So, Bolu, what do you think? Should your girl remain friends with her ex? Yes or no? What do you think?
Hell no. Hell no. What's that saying? Like once debe, always debe. Once debe, always debe. Like if they're still friends, yeah. If you know, you know. If you understand what I'm trying to say, you know. Because if you're a friend with your ex, one day that we have arguments, you go to your ex and he's going to give you consolation knocking. Like, I don't want that. So hell no.
Which one is consolation knocking?
Yes, consolation knocking. I remember your consolation knocking.
Maybe I need
It's always gonna be the days you guys fight. That's when.
consolation knocking.
Yes.
Wow. I never heard of that one. But hey, we brought this up before, right? Bolo, I think we talked about this in episode 3 or 4. I don't remember. But if you do like what you're hearing, subscribe, comment, share, send this to your ex and send it to your current girlfriend. You thank me later. All right. Share it to everybody. Share it to your ex. Share it to the current person. You understand? All right. So we talked about this before, right? And I said we'll talk about it in detail because I want to hear what everybody has to think. All 3 of us are going to answer this question, right? Are you going to be okay if your wife makes more than you? Let's talk about it in details. And then, if so, who is going to pay the bills? If she's making 600K and you're making 50K, who is paying the bills? So let's actually talk about this. I know we brought it up just randomly. I said we'll talk about it. No, Wale's going to go last. Wale will go last. Wale will go last. So, Bolu, are you going to be okay if your wife or your girl makes more than you? If so, who's going to pay the bills? Well, let's talk about it for real. Like, you're making 50K, she's making 600,000. Who pays it?
Like I said before, all of this stuff, if she's making more than me, I'm happy. Like, I wouldn't be a husband, a house husband.
I want to make sure you're not.
Yeah, she's making 600K.
House what?
I'll be in the house just chilling, bro, spending money anyhow. Bro, I don't care, bro. Your money is my money. Let's get it.
Are you seeing all these Gen Alpha?
Gen what?
Gen Alpha people?
That's my people now. He's Gen.
No, which are people?
Sorry, he's Gen Z. I'm Gen. No, damn.
So
No, I can't be Gen Z now.
let me give you my own thoughts.
All right, what do you think?
My own thought is yes and no, right? In the beginning, first of all, as a man, your duty is to provide financially and make money, right? As a guy, what's this guy doing?
Be talking now.
First of all, you must lack ambition if, okay. I'm trying to reason it, right?
Yeah.
I'm approaching a babe. Hey, babe, how you doing? This one, that one. And you're not making confirmed money. You don't have the confidence to talk to her from the beginning, right? So what I'm trying to say is, in the beginning, you should definitely be making more. Let's say she's working for a company and she got promoted. You're not going to stop her from getting promoted and stuff.
Right.
But at the same time, too, as the guy, you're always going to like make sure that you're leveling up, right? Let's say she becomes the VP of the company now, and all of a sudden she went from making 150K to like 400,000.
Right.
You're not going to stop it. I mean, you're not going to start competing with her.
Right.
You're going to be happy with her, right? But here's the thing. As a man that is leading financially, you're going to make sure that, one, you guys' lifestyle, so that is like the house you guys have, the cars you guys have, you know, the keys and all that stuff, you can take care of that with your income, right? So I'll make sure that, okay, the mortgage
What if
is
you're in
something
a
I can
townhouse
afford.
and she wants to live in a mega mansion and you can't afford it? But she can afford it.
She will wait till I can afford it.
That one is a long story, yo.
Okay, but I'm somebody with ambition, right? So I'm always going to step up every year.
But you're not everybody else. Like,
I'm giving from my point of view,
Okay,
right?
okay.
So for me, I don't care if she makes $1 million a year. I'm not interested in her money. I don't care how much she makes because I'm going to make sure that the foundation of our family, everything is off of my income. It's off of what I can afford.
This one that Bolu say he's okay being a houseboy or house help. I don't know which one that is, but Wale, so you're saying that if your girl wants to move from a condo to a mega mansion, 10,000 square feet, big, nice house, she's going to wait until you level up to buy it.
Yes, absolutely.
That one is a long
Because,
story.
Like, for me, my opinion, is when a woman becomes a roommate, when you guys start paying bills, right? So when it comes to like the important bills, so the dynamic of relationship changes as you guys grow.
Right.
So maybe in the beginning you don't have all the money. You might be like 20s or early 30s.
Right.
You're not making enough money to cover 100% of the bills. But in the beginning of the relationship, maybe you can cover 80, 20, and then as time goes on, you cover 90,
Who is
10.
covering?
The guy is
the guy
covering.
is covering.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, because my belief also is that like the woman also needs to have a skin in the game.
I like that.
It's easy for her to leave you when she has no responsibility. She's gonna be like, oh, okay, I can just hop and leave. There's no bill on her name. There's nothing on her name. She's just gonna be gone, just like that. But when she has an investment that she has poured into the relationship as well, it's Jennifer. When she's invested in the relationship as well, she's gonna be like, she's gonna make correct decisions. You get what I'm saying? But I solely believe that, as the relationship grows, the dynamic changes. Because a lot of times we see all these older folks buying their wife a private jet, and you're like, this is that one. But oh yeah, that happens. But in the beginning, you never know. Maybe she was even the one paying bills in the beginning, and the guy, leveled up and stuff. But for me, I don't care much my woman ends up making. I'm always gonna be leveling up. She can make whatever she wants to make. I will always make sure that I can cover all the necessity.
Okay,
my political answer is okay.
So what if in a situation as like you said, like she's already making, let's say she sees potential in you, and she's already making more than you, but she never live up to that potential. So like what's the situation as a man? Like, are you still gonna stay? Is she gonna stay with you, or are you gonna stay with her? Like what are you gonna do?
That honestly depends on the woman. Everybody's maturity level is different. Some women though, the moment they start making more money than you, they start disrespecting you. Like we've seen that a lot of time. So it's all about who. That's why you have to be careful, and you have to look for your vice president.
Okay.
I always refer back your VP. I always refer to that because now sometimes it's not even about who makes what. It's all about how can we turn what we're making, because this is teamwork now, right? Okay, you make 80K, the other person makes 120. How can we take that money and actually now flip it? You know what I mean? And turn it to a family business, turn it to family money and stuff.
Okay, so if she's making more than you, right, but she doesn't have a problem with it,
and she can still respect you.
and she can still respect you. Yeah. Okay, so
my thing is this, right? When these things come up, what I always look at is, because I've actually seen some older guys, very traditional guys, they will never allow their wife to further education, right? They don't want her to get a doctorate degree because they're scared that the woman is going to leave them when they level up, right? When they start making more money. My thing in life is I know my value and I know what I bring to the table. I don't think anybody will just wake up and be I make more money, I'm going to leave. No, as long as you actually of value and you bring, you know what you provide, you should always be good. But some people, some people they can't allow it.
Yeah, my answer before this, to be very honest, would have been definitely heck no. Heck no.
So
but
if you are dating Bill Gates or something.
That's what I said before this. Now let me adjust my answer. I don't know about all that, but let me adjust now. Am I blocking you? Let me adjust now, right? I listened to Dr. Olomide, right? He said this. He said, if you have a woman that knows what you make, let me say you make 50,000 and she knows you only make 50,000 and she asks you to buy something worth of 60,000, that's not a wife, that's a knife.
Damn. Hey, wow. Don't let me fall. That's not a wife, that's a knife.
That's not a wife, that's a knife. So that hit me. So my answer adjusted a little bit because I was like, you want to find somebody that you can be able to plan life with, right? So if she makes more than you, you want to find your person or your partner that you can be able to manage the income that's coming in, what you're making, what she's making. You two want to be able to plan your life together. So that's why my answer was like, now, if she's making more than you and she's the right person for you, she'll know how to treat you with grace and understand that my man is here, but this is where he's going. So my answer adjusted because I would have been like, heck no. Because I'm an African man, man. I'm an African man. Imagine being in a house where your wife is like disrespecting you, Wale, because she's taking care of certain things. So we want to provide as men. Like the joy in being a man is providing for your family, your wife, and just, yeah. So my answer really adjusted because if your wife understands you, knows where you are, she won't ask you to do more than more than you can afford. Can you see my check? You know I make 50K. How you asking me to do 60K? Where would the 10K come from now?
From comparison.
Yeah. So I think my answer would adjust because of that.
Yeah. I forgot. I just lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is that, like, I would say like a decent woman, whatever when she makes like that kind of like good money, she will bring it to the table and say, honey, this is where we are right now. How can we multiply this money? How can we invest this money? Because this thing is teamwork. Right, and I never judge or look at somebody based on where they are right now. I look at where they can be, and I look at how I can help, right? Because, I think we were talking the other day, and we're like, she lives at daddy's house to come to Azadi. So as the man, as the husband, you are Azadi now, right? And you're here to like develop and nurture and like give her that maturity. You get what I'm saying? All that stuff. So when it comes to like the financial aspect of things, you definitely gotta like make sure that you are putting that leadership is there, and at the same time too, you have to look at like, okay, who is smarter financially, right? In every relationship, one person always have to be the money person, and it's not always the guy. That's the funny thing.
It's never always.
Yeah, a lot of time, like I know some women that are like into accounting and they like calculating money. You know what I mean? They like doubling money and stuff like that. So they might have more interest in investing and all that stuff, and the guy might not. Yeah. So let your woman lead when it comes to that, right? Because two people cannot drive the same car. Yeah. So you have to look in a relationship and say, okay, when it comes to this aspect, maybe when it comes to money parts, okay, maybe she's better at that. Okay, I'm gonna let her lead. If she says she has an idea, an investment, okay, I'm gonna let her do that. I never go to a relationship thinking like, damn, what if things doesn't work out? What's gonna happen? No, just going, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, it works. Life is a risk anyways. It is a risk. Yeah, you're going to something.
Yeah, we're good.
No, good.
All right. No, I like that because there's something that I learned, right? And I think a lot of women nowadays want to compete with men. They want to compete, and what you're good at, do what you're good at. If you're an excellent cook, let me say my wife is a chef. I won't get her one and say, honey, leave here, let me do rubbish. No, do what you're very good.
Guys that they want to cook, that they actually.
Yeah, they actually cooks. Like, yeah. So I don't want to cast myself because my wife must learn how to make African food. She must learn how to do pounded yam. I don't care. So, but yeah, that's true. So really, it's letting people do what they're good at. If you're the planner, plan. If you're the cleaner, like do what you're good at. So that's what you bring to the relationship.
If I can't give him my all, if I have 20% today, you can bring the 80%. Tomorrow I can bring the 95%, and then you bring the. It's true. So yeah, it's all this generator you guys are talking about.
I'm Gen Z. I'm generator. Which one is generator?
But yeah, that's
Gen Z, Gen Alpha, Gen what?
Gen olden days.
Gen downfoot driver. So maybe you be downfoot. What generation is that? That's your generation.
Bro, I don't even know that song, man. I don't know the song. But yeah, you guys have to balance. You have to see how it works. How you guys can make a team.
Yeah. I got a crazy question for these guys, man. I got a crazy question. So two things, two answers, right? What scares you the most about life, being a man? What scares you the most? Two things. What is the thing you're scared of the most?
I can answer that one.
I want to start.
Give me Mike, Joe.
Why would this guy ask a question? It's the one that
I'm telling you, you want to answer. Two things that scare me the most as a man.
Yes, two things.
One not being able to provide for my family. That's
Bang, 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 bang,
the
bang.
second one, not fulfilling my purpose in life or not even trying. Because obviously there's things happen in life, but if you have passion for something and you don't even at least try to even see if it will ever work out for you, that's the second thing, like not giving it your all when you feel like you love something so much.
Okay.
Okay. This Gen Alpha guy has been doing work. Oh.
All right, come, let me sit down. I beg.
Sit well.
So-
Wale is about to have an intervention with the camera.
Listen, I got a lot on my brain. That's just my personality. That's just me. I can't hide it. But here's the thing. I feel like, growing up culturally, environmentally, men are wired to work and die, literally, right? So we've literally been trained to just provide, to just work. So we never actually get to like live life because we get a lot of joy from working hard.
What scares you the most?
Hold on, wait, I'm getting there.
This guy going.
Just wait. Yes, I want to explain my train of thought because at the end of the day, right?
You see the guy with the
Look, if it land, but how it's gonna land, the spirit his route is like flying spirit. Like you get
I'll
to a
go around.
destination,
It's like riding Metro bus. I'll go
the
around.
guy with the forehead, and they said like before he starts to get to his mouth, it has traveled. Bro, that guy's forehead is like right there.
Okay, before these guys distracted me, pretty much what I was trying to say is that what scares me the most is growing old, being wealthy, and not having the health, right? So what I was trying to say is that we are wired to just work, but we never educated or we never that thought of like, let's relax, let's take breaks. If things don't work out, it's okay, because guys, we don't want to fail, right? Like, we're below the ground when we can provide and all this stuff. But at the same time too, while we're doing all that, we have to make sure that we're healthy to enjoy the fruit of our labor. Because what is the point of doing all this hard work and all this stuff? You are 60, 70-year-old. The doctor is collecting, you make 200K in 1 month. Doctor collected 100K. What is the point of making that money? So that's why I have to give my speech because I can't just tell you straight. I want you to understand. This thing is to this thing is to change people's life at the end of the day. So please, I shall working hard and all this stuff. I just started paying attention to my health a lot. Like 32-year-old, I'm like, I have to start drinking all this juice, all this stuff, because I got to get better. You know what I mean? I got to start going to the gym. Because I see so many millionaires, like I'm most around a lot of millionaires, and they're not healthy. They're in the hospital left and right, popping these pills left and right, because, if you weren't a millionaire you didn't grow up as a millionaire, what it takes to be a millionaire is going to be your health. You're going to put your health at major risk. So by the time you make that money, you are 50, 60-year-old, and you're actually making that $1 million every month. You don't have the health to actually enjoy it.
So you're pretty much saying you have to enjoy your life as you're trying to get to where you want to go.
Yes,
Okay.
and like take breaks when you need to, and like don't put a time to when certain things are gonna happen to you financially. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Fact. I didn't say that.
So your first thing is you're scared of making the money and not being able to enjoy it.
And the doctor collecting it.
Okay, you don't want to make it and give it to the
I
doctor.
don't want to get anyone to doctor.
Okay, Oshay. All right, so what's the second thing that scares you the most?
Man, I mean, Bolu said it already, but like not living my life to the fullest because we all came to this earth to serve a purpose. You're either dead or alive, but some people are mentally dead. They're dead inside. And you can tell by the way they operate because when what you're doing and how you're living is not giving you joy, you'll always be a frustrated person. You see some people that can't even say hi. They're just always angry, always aggravated. There's something bothering them, right? They're not living their purpose. But the moment you start living your purpose and you start having joy, you're going to see it in the way you're going to be treating people, the way you're going to be acting with people. So definitely, living your purpose in life is, yeah.
Okay. My answer, I feel like my first answer is going to be very wayward, but I will bring it back full circle with my second answer.
Pretty much, you're answering like me now, and then you'll complain when I start answering.
I'm not answering like you now. I'm just giving context to my first answer.
But even is that what I do?
I don't want to walk in and see somebody knocking my wife in my house.
This is real.
I don't want the houseboy, anybody.
If you're knocking well, you shouldn't have to think of that.
Yeah, but something has to scare you now.
That's true.
That's what scares me. Like, let's be real. That's what scares me the most. The second one is my kids. If I have a daughter, especially, what scares me the most is how she's gonna grow up, the life that she portrays. Social media now is a dangerous place. And for my kids to be in, you can do the best you can as a parent, but your kids are gonna go to the outside world. Yeah. They're gonna encounter other people, children, that might not be as trained as your children. So social media influences us a lot. So I'm really scared for my future kids and how they interact with the world, and you don't know what's gonna influence them. So you see all the shootings in school, all these things. I don't wanna raise up my sweet boy or my sweet girl and then, somebody takes them before, their time and all those things. So what scares me the most is my kids, how I'll be able to do my part, but then there's some certain things that I can't control. So that really scares me. And all we can do is pray and hope for blessings. And yeah, so that definitely scares me as a man. Because the community, it starts with the family and how you raise up your kids. So we're going to do our part, but you can't control what the other parents and other kids do. So yeah, that scares me a lot, honestly. Yeah. Whew. All right.
I got a question for you.
You want to ask me a question?
Yeah, I got a wild question.
Let me
Would you date a girl that's a bi, that likes girls? A girl that likes girls?
Bring. Will I date a girl that like girl?
Yes.
Is that even a question?
If she's into girls,
Is that-
would you feel somehow that she might be giving your attention and time to another woman instead of you?
Am I not in the mix of it? I'm in the mix of it now, and it's another girl. This is never a question. This is not even a question. My girl likes another girl, and you want me to be angry when we can have the fun at the same time?
Let me think.
Oh, no. This is not even a question. Yes, I would like it 1,001%.
Okay.
Would I date a girl, right, that's into other women, other girls? You said date. I don't have a problem. Would I marry her? No. Would I date her? Yes.
So like you did that for the fun of it. Like you will have fun with her, but you will not marry her.
Let me adjust my...
So now you're one of those people that we will keep making this girl think that, okay, I'm doing all these extracurricular activities, we're having fun, he's gonna marry me. But then, because of the extracurricular activities, you can't marry her.
Let me fix. I didn't answer that thing well. Go back, and if you're watching this video and you're starting here, go back small. Yeah? The thing is, you don't date for fun, so let me adjust that. It sounds nice, it sounds good, but again, I think when I mean by dating or not, it's your young age. At a young age, you're curious. But when you're looking for your wife, I won't see myself, if you know that, no. That's where it starts. Where would it end?
Another girl sitting your girl out.
Yeah, doing something, honey, this doing something, no.
Girl, it's not like it's a guy.
What's the difference? But life is not fair in that aspect. What's the difference?
The difference.
What is the difference?
It's not a guy. It's like it's not somebody penetrating with his, it's, at least a tongue. His tongue that they use is not.
Yo, this is Agency Bros. If you're just tuning in, we do drop episodes weekly. Go back and watch 1, 2, 3, and 4. Every Friday. Comment, follow us on TikTok, Instagram. Stay connected. I do have one more thing to ask these guys though. So before we round up this episode, let me ask you guys this, right? If a girl is texting and calling you, or guy, you're texting and calling a girl, right? And she's not replying you, answering your calls, or if you are talking to a girl and you're texting and calling her, vice versa for guys. If you're texting, calling somebody that you're interested in, and they're not replying you or talking to you, what do you think they're doing in that time? Because right now, everybody's on social media, Wale. We're all on our phones doing things. So if you're talking to a girl, you're texting her, calling her, and she's not giving you attention, what do you think she's doing? Where can she be on this earth?
Listen, let me tell you something. For me, I only go where I'm loved. You're not going to see me dancing around. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in a dating scene or anything like that, but, any girl like you're talking to and she's not showing interest, bye-bye. Like, there's no time to waste. There's a billion people in this world, go and find somebody else, because you will always give your attention to somebody that you have interest in. And I know some people like the whole chase thrill and all that stuff, but listen, if I'm going to be the man and I'm going to be providing and I'm going to be doing all this stuff, the smallest thing you can do is show interest, you know what I mean? So if I'm texting you, you're not responding, bye-bye, holler. There's no in between. No time to waste, it's 0 and 1.
Now, like for like the question, like I'm not a mind reader. Like, what do you want me to think about what she's doing? Like, if she's not responding to me, on to the next. Like,
Some
I just
people want to pretend like they're busy.
no. I don't care about that. If you're not responding to me, I'm not gonna.
Tuesday's busy.
But I'm busy.
No, okay, unless I know that, okay, maybe you are in school, you are at work, you get what I'm saying, and I know your schedule, and I'm like, okay. But other than that,
I'm very busy.
I know, but for some, like, if my wife texts me right now, like, I have a mood, right?
You have gone
No,
to-
wait, let me give you an example.
This guy wants to always go deep.
Let me tell you something. The person I'm interested in, it doesn't matter.
Always go deep.
Let me just go deep. The person I'm interested in, right, no matter how busy I am, when they text me, I will respond. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, and my wife is the only person that can disturb me. Yes. No, no, because I will always give my attention and my interest to the person that I have interest in.
God,
You get what I'm saying? I have a mode where you can text me tomorrow. I'm not responding. I'm never going to see it.
I will
But
drive to your house.
I'll run away.
Your phone bill is not paid. I will pay it to call you.
Yeah, so
I will pay your bill to call you.
no. So what I'm trying to say is, like, when you have interest in somebody, you're going to respond right away. You're not going to play mind games or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always want somebody that, like, and you want that
That
reciprocal.
You want the energy to reciprocate. That's what Shadi said.
What's this? Wait. What's this?
To come back to you now. I should give it.
Yeah, as you give and collect. Yeah,
Give and
but
collect.
honestly, I don't care if a woman don't text me back. It's like there's a lot of fish in the ocean. Like life continues. Like if you don't want me, you don't want me. But one thing I'll say is if someone is interested in me and they want me for who I am, I'm a simp, man. I'm gonna be a simp for them. I'm gonna simp like shit.
Wait.
For her.
Bolo, stay here. Wale, bia. You guys are saying give and collect. Women, if you now give them something, if you now give them quick, you pour inside, they'll give you baby. Oh. If you give them grocery, they will give you food. So anything you give, they double and give you back double wahala. So this give and collect, be mindful the way you say it, right? Just they play. Once again, Agency Bros, gold medal.
And Tifa,
They call me Wale the Don.
Wale the bald.
Yeah, if this is the first time here, go back, watch all our videos, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also, don't forget, send it to your ex, send it to your current, and send it to your future. Thank me later. And tell me what you want to see in the next few episodes.
Send it to your sneaky link, your side chick, your main chick, your sugar mama, your sugar daddy. Everybody, send it to them.
That's why we need a Gen Alpha here. Which one is Sneaky Link? Which one is that? We don't know these things exactly. I still have my MySpace active. Don't ask my MySpace name. But, oh dang. Agency Bros, we out.